Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us as always is Seraphis, our level 19 now. Level 19 Mage, and of course the fully clothed, alcohol-swathed Tallahassee with his fully clothed chest, thank goodness. How are you this evening, mate?
Alright, I'm not naked this week. I have a bit of a cold.
Okay, there you go, folks. It's okay. It's safe to watch the rest of the episode because Tallahassee is not naked. Dum dum dum. That makes for a change, my friend. But no, you don't sound too healthy. Don't tell me you've got a cold again.
Yeah, I just cannot get rid of it.
Whoa, you sound really bad, to be honest. What are you doing? You should be in bed, man. Oh, wait a minute. Have you got whiskey?
No, I'm on antibiotics again.
Oh, God. You know what? You need more sleep. Wait a minute. Who's the horrible person that's, the taskmaster that's making you record heaps of videos and stuff? Oh, wait a minute. That might be me. No. Oh, God. Well, I certainly hope you're okay, my friend. We'll try and get you to do less talking tonight. Although, hopefully, your bark sounds worse than your bite. Do you sound as bad, or rather, do you feel as bad as you sound?
It's really the sore throat and sore chest, that's really it.
Oh, far out. Well, I for one, and I'm sure all of our viewers watching, of course, wish you a speedy recovery, and it's a bugger that you can't get on the whiskey if you're on antibiotics. That's terrible, and I know antibiotics really knock you about, well, they do for me anyway. They really knock you for a six as well, so I do feel for you. Well, I guess, one of the best places you can be is here in Talara, of course. Take your mind off it, and that's exactly what we'll do. And by the way, hello to Meowth as well, there, your pet. Once again, too, I would like to give a big shout out to our new guildies, which of course is the Seraphim Guild here on the Wolfsbane server. The unofficial Australasian or Aussie server, if you like. Big shout out to those guys, and a wonderful thanks again for having us two larrikins on board. Mate, have you been playing throughout the week? I'm pretty sure I saw you on an alt or two, and no doubt you've joined the guild on an alt.
Yeah, I've been using a cleric. Got her out to level 16.
Oh, nice. And they've joined the guild as well?
She has.
Yeah, beautiful. What a great bunch of guys. We're really lucky. And by the way, speaking of being really lucky, I'm not sure what date this video will actually hit, so this is probably old news by the time you guys at home are watching. But we're filming this on the night that we hit 1,000 subs on our humble little YouTube channel. And mate, I know that you're as blown away as I am just by the outpouring of good kind wishes that are coming our way. It's very rare, as everyone knows, that I don't have much to say, but I honestly am speechless. Seriously, I can't believe some of the wonderful things that you guys, our viewers at home, have said in terms of congratulating us for reaching our 1,000 sub milestone. And I won't speak for Tallahassee, I'm sure he can talk for himself, but I'd just like to say a huge big thank you for helping us get there. To you guys at home, our viewers. Never thought we'd hit 1,000 subs, and again, I'm utterly blown away by the amazing things that you're saying in the personal messages and on the actual video channel itself. So thank you very much. And Tallahassee, by the way, just while we're on the subject, I just wanted to thank you very much, my friend, for all the effort and time that you've put into all of our Let's Plays since way back when. What, Roman Over? Back, I think was Roman Over the first time we got together in a Let's Play?
It was, yes. Yeah,
back in the DCU days. Gosh, that was fun. Back when it was populated, mind you. But yeah, big up and big thanks to you, my friend, because I know that you have a full-time job as well, and you've got lots of things on in your life, and you take the time out of your busy schedule to make these episodes for everybody's enjoyment. So thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it.
Look, what I do is I just turn up and make a bit of fun of you and drink some whiskey. You do hard work here.
Oh, what a classic. That's so something that you would say, and that's why, honestly, my friend, it is an absolute pleasure to have you on board for every single episode that you're in, so thank you very much. Speaking of thanks, we're going to run away from you for a second. Well, you're welcome to join me, but I just want to hop out very quickly before we head away questing, because I know we've got a bunch of quests to do up north here before we start heading out of the zone, by the way. I think very exciting times. But, yeah, hello. I'm just going to check my mail, because I noticed for a start here, there's something from a funny little character called, now, how do you say your character's name? Agawin? Argawain, there we go. You can tell I'm totally not, I like it probably, is that some famous character probably out of the annals of history that I'm missing? Probably. I'm such a noob when it comes to that stuff.
It's another Tolkien character.
Oh, hang on, which one? From the what's that?
Silmarillion.
Silmarillion, that's the one. All right, there you go. And probably everyone watching is going, oh, God, Sambo, you're such an idiot. Yes, I know. But anyway, I can see that you've sent me some goodies here. Thank you very much. What have we got? We've got a deer. Oh, look at this, folks. He sent me artifacts. He knows I love my collecting artifacts. Thank you very much. Oh, and a defiled elf skull and Jerome's Drift's amazing hat. Wow, where'd you get that one from? That sounds amazing.
I just found.
Whoa. Well, it says here. Yeah, that's quite a special one according to this. So, wow. Thank you very much. You know how much I love my shinies. Let's add these.
Yep, I also have this one sitting in my bag as well, if you want it.
Mark of Mailforge. Whoa. All right. Well, you know me. I'll have anything. Anything at all. I'm a vacuum cleaner when it comes to achievements and when it comes to artifacts. Look at that. He's popped up a trade window at all. This is why we have Tallahassee along, because he collects things for me. Thank you very much, my friend. And yes, I did not have that one. Divine Landing. I'm going to have a nice collection going on. Now, speaking of wonderful people, I've got a bunch of mail here, so I thought we'd give you guys a bit of a shout out. Once again, Isabella, we gave you a shout out in the last episode. You keep sending me stuff. I've got a nice Seer's Ring of the Mythical here, which I'm definitely going to take that. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you sending gifts. We've also got a planar essence from Isabella there, which is very nice. Suriat, of course, is in our guild. Big hello to you from the Seraphim Guild. You're going to be super jealous of me, my friend, because he has sent me 2 16-slot bags. Now, I don't know, what size are yours? Because if you're lucky, I'll share one with you.
I've got a 24, a 20, 214, and 1 4.
Oh, God, you're way better off than me. I've got, what have I got? 24, 14, 14, 20, and a 6. Mind you, I'll share one with you because we've both got a couple of low-end bags there. So thank you very much to Siriat for those bags. Very much appreciated. We've also got an email here from Deacon, another player who is one of our viewers, and he's saying here, okay, so I made it to Rift. So welcome to you, Deacon. Glad to have you along in Talare. He says, I'm getting used to it here, but I don't think I like the tune I rolled. I just wanted to reserve this name so you knew it was me. Now, Tallahassee, I'm sure you'll be the first one to say, well, boy, it doesn't really matter what you roll at the beginning because, gosh, how many tunes and specs have you been through now?
Oh, I've been through a couple. This is actually the second incarnation of Tallahassee.
Right, because you've been playing around with your soul tree, right?
No, I actually re-rolled Tallahassee. I wasn't happy with the initial build, and I couldn't be bothered waiting till I could get all the souls.
Right. Wow, didn't
So
realise
I just
that.
re-rolled and
here you are.
then went through all the leveling process, and yeah, now I've got a spec that I'm pretty happy with.
And that's the point there, I think, and it's a great point that Deacon makes too. You know, hey, I don't think I like the tune I rolled. I think whenever you start a new game, it's always a bit of hit and miss, isn't it, mate? I mean, these are all new sort of classes, and of course, being Rift, they're so flexible, and you can combine all, a part of one thing and a bit of another, and come up with some really strange, non-traditional classes. And you know what? Don't feel badly about it, Deacon. That's the way it works, and the whole point of the game is to try out a whole bunch of different specs, and of course to use this if it would come up. There we go. The soul tree, of course, which you can have a whole bunch of different talents, like your dual talent type stuff going on from WoW, and of course play around with all of these and buy new roles and all the rest of it. So, I don't know what you reckon, Tallahassee, but I say experiment. Go with stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Give it a try. If you don't like it, start again. What do you reckon? That's what it's about.
The thing is, even if you roll just like one archetype,
yep, one archetype,
you can pretty much get away with just getting to level 13.
Level 13, yep.
Getting all of the additional souls. And then just screwing around with all the different souls.
Yeah, exactly, you're right. Because, of course, that's what we've been doing in the previous few episodes is, collecting souls from the quest givers here so we can mix and match, which is exactly what Tallahassee's saying. So there you go, Deacon. Once again, big shout out to you and hello and welcome to Talara. One more here, mate, before we head off. Look at him, he's itching to go out and kill stuff. We've got one from Chip Jiggins here. And we've got, hey guys, just wanted to say that I love your videos. They make passing the time at work really enjoyable. And if you ever need a bard for a dungeon crawl, feel free to give me a call. And mate, there's a special message from Chip Jiggins here for you. And that is P.S. I don't want to read this out. Tell Tallahassee that naked is the best way to play. Oh God, he doesn't need any encouragement, please. And of course, we found out that he's not playing
Honestly,
naked.
I don't.
Honestly, I don't, he says. So there you go, Chip Jiggins. Deacon and Chip Jiggins. In fact, let's go straight to our friends list here, just so you can see. Let's add them. Chip Jiggins. We'll add you to our friends list so we can say hi if you're on. There you go. And we'll also add Deacon there. Deakan. And of course, any of you guys watching that are playing Rift and are on the Wolfsbane server, I'm sure these guys won't mind if you add them to your friends list as well. And certainly a level 16 bard, that will be very helpful for us, I'd imagine, when we can't get enough members for run, or if there's not enough guild members online or anything like that. All right, another one, final one here. I see you remember our friend Scotty, Tallahassee. You love Scotty.
God damn it, Scotty, get your shit together.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, he's actually sent me an email, and it was great to get revenge on Fiona. And of course, last episode, guys, we turned Scotty into a big giant, and he did get revenge on Fiona. She won't bother me anymore, and he sent us a nice potion there, which is a nice health and mana pot. So thank you to Scotty. Now, hopefully, we'll never hear from him again. All right, so finally, there we go. We're off. We're going to check our map, and you can see north of here we've got a bunch of quests to finish off, and it's probably getting near to the end of the quests in this zone. So let's mount up, race after Tallahassee as he's off itching for some action. So apart from you getting a cold, what was the highlight of your week this week? Or were there any highlights? I don't know. There would be if you've got a cold.
There haven't been really any highlights to speak of.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, you're roaming around in Talara. That's got to be a highlight for sure.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's nice, he says. I do feel for our friend Tallahassee, though, because, of course, we know that whiskey makes any cold feel better. But, yeah, you know what? If you're on antibiotics, the last thing you want to be doing is drinking alcohol. That's very bad indeed. So don't try that at home, kids. Definitely bad. In fact, do you want to know a stupid story? I actually have a huge scar on my leg because I cut my leg in my younger days. And, of course, you know, when you're younger, you think you're bulletproof. And I got put on antibiotics. And what did I do? I carried on drinking like a fish. And that damn scar never healed. And to this day, it looks almost as bad as the day I got it. And, you know, I can absolutely say from experience, if you're on antibiotics, stay off the booze. Alright, are we getting close? Yes, we are. What do we need here? Collect Twisted Faetouched Vines, sever the planar tether of Aelfwar Invokers. I reckon we just have to kill stuff. What do you reckon? Look at that. He needs no
reckon that worked.
He's already on the case. Alright, and we've actually got Sandal out. Bit of a joke too, by the way. One of our viewers said to me, hey, Sambo, do yourself a favour. Put a post-it note on your monitor that says, summon Sandal. Now, I know you'd like that one, Tallahassee, because you're always telling me to summon Sandal. I'm always forgetting the poor guy.
It'd be nice if you would.
Yeah. Now, why can't I attack him?
Ooh.
Are you getting lag?
It's a big lag spike.
Yeah, I'm getting it as well. Everything's... Whoa, okay, that was weird. We came back and he was dead. Well, I'm glad that wasn't just me then. That was a bit strange. Yikes, we're getting pummeled left, right and centre here. You're doing some mighty fine damage there, I must say. Have you changed?
Since I've gone to BM, it's been a lot more damage.
So BM being what? Beast Mastery, I presume? Or Beast Master?
Yep.
Yeah, something to collect, by the way. Don't know what we need to do with this. Collecting something. Faetouched Vines. There we go. Yeah, you definitely. I've absolutely noticed it from this side of the fence. Can tell we're killing mobs a lot quicker. And of course I need to check my soul tree because it'd be me to a T having unspent points there, but for once I actually don't. Now I'm about halfway through level 19 at the moment, by the way, so I've got a long way to catch up. I bet you're nearly through level 21 already, I'd imagine.
Yeah, fairly close to.
Goodness me, you're going to be like 2 levels ahead of me. Pick your game up, Sambo, for goodness sake. Mind you, I must say you had that run with Seraphim through the Realm of the Fae, which of course would have given you a nice XP boost. I think I should probably do that off camera at some point just to be able to level up a little bit and get in line with you. Wow, look at the scenery up there. This is a new area, isn't it? I don't know, we've been here before.
Yeah, we've gone past it, but we haven't gone into it.
Wow, very cool looking. I'm impressed. And of course, we all know how hard it is to impress me. Yeah, right. Anyway. So we've got quite the party going on now too, of course, with just the 2 of us. Is actually the 4 of us, when you think about it. We've got us 2, Meowth and Sandal. Quite a formidable set of dudes to beat up on these mobs. So hopefully not much is going to stand in our way. Now,
I wouldn't imagine that much would.
No, not at these early stages as well, of course. Now, speaking of which, have you, I don't know how long you've been playing during the week and what interaction you've been able to have with the guildies, but have any of them been running any high-end content that you've learnt anything about, like any raids or some of the later end dungeons or anything like that? Because of course we're still awfully noobish. We're not even past level 20. We're still actually in, if you have a look at here on the map, we're actually still in Silverwood, which of course is the first level zone. We haven't even got out of here yet. So yeah, have the guys in the guild been doing anything exciting that you heard of?
Yeah, they've been doing T1 and T2 dungeons.
Oh, okay, so what's that? That's literally tier 1 and tier 2 stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's the stuff you do before you start raiding.
Oh, okay, wow. Are they, now, do you know if it's like WoW, and of course there was a recent change in WoW which, God, that's an amazing tree, that some people liked and mainly the hardcore raiders didn't, where of course they made, excuse me, a lot of the traditionally 40 and 25 man raiding accessible to us lowly humans by making them sort of 10-man raids. Do you know if Rift has a good, cross-selection of different sized raids? Because I must admit, I don't like games that lock off raiding content to, only 40-man stuff, etc. Do you know?
I don't know yet. It's something I haven't been involved in yet.
Yeah, I mean, I guess putting 2 and 2 together and knowing all of the other design decisions that they've made in the game, I can't imagine that they'd do anything that silly. I'd imagine that there is content for, for the rest of us folk that don't have 20 hours a week to dedicate to raiding, I'd imagine. One more vine for me, by the way. I'm just going to pick this one up.
Yep. I still need Faetouched Sapling.
Yep, same. This is very cool. I still need a whole bunch of stuff. I need 5 Faetouched Saplings. I need sever the planar tethers times 6. Need a whole swag of things. One thing I love, and of course it's not unique to Rift, but I do like the way they've done it, is... Oh, in fact, I was just talking about this with Reggie, for those of you who follow our Guild Wars series. I do like the way that zones tend to sort of, as they change, they slowly blend into one another. And you know what, I noticed in a lot of MMOs there's this harsh line, like you'll be running around in a desert, for example, and then all of a sudden there's basically literally a line in the sand that you cross, and suddenly everything's snowy or something equally as ridiculous, Whereas here it seems like...
Desolate.
Yeah, Desolate. Oh god, Desolate. I love my WoW, but I used to hate Desolate. And in fact, there was a border between Dunmoreau, the Dwarven area, and I think it was the Burning Steppes below it to the south, either the Burning Steppes or the Blasted Lands or something like that. And literally, you'd take a flight, and you would see the snow, wedged up against the lava, and that always used to bug me. It's like, can't you have at least blended the two together in the map editor? You know what I mean? Oh, can we go up here, please? Please, can we go up into the tree hut, please?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can't. He's so excited about it. Look at this, it looks awesome. It reminds me of being a kid. This is fantastic. By the way, what are you doing on the... Oh, we have to use this talisman on the bodies, do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we even read the quest log?
You know what? Of all the people, I read quests, but in this I haven't been, because I've thought to myself, oh gosh, we do enough talking. People aren't going to want to, have us reading out all the quests and stuff. So I actually don't. I just look at the objectives, which is so unlike me, by the way, because I do love getting immersed in the lore. So here we go. Now, what is this? Faetouched Sapling. Huh? Oh, these are the saplings, so these are different to the vines. Right. Oh, so see, we did need to come up here. Look at that view, folks. Look at that. It's just glorious. The sun setting in the distance there. Ah, lovely stuff.
There was an area near the altar.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember what altar it was called, but near Quicksilver College. It's basically up on top of the mountain.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the map
Gorgeous.
now. Is it? So hang on. You're admitting to a spot of tourism. Am I hearing you right?
Yeah.
There you go, folks. Happens to the best of us. How's that?
Don't say that. I'm not the best of it.
Required conditions not met. It won't let me use the talisman on this thing. I don't know why.
Because I've already used it.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Alright, go do stuff, Sandal. Go on, go get him. Making sure, of course, as always, folks, that we've got all of our buffs up. Alright, let's see if this talisman will work now. There we go. So we're severing the tether, and that's now completed for me. I presume it's completed for you as well.
Yep. Just doing a bit
of mining. Wow, that is an amazing looking view. I love these trees. It's like they're... Oh, I don't know what it is. They're on fire. They're all kind of ethereal as well. Oh, can we go up here? How do we get up there?
You need to go this way.
Ah.
Right after I kill the mob that you...
I ran past?
To the right.
Too busy looking around. Also today while I was browsing around on some sites, I just happened to discover a bookmark, by the way, for, I think it was basically the list of the shards that are available in Rift, and their up or down status. And it actually took me by surprise. I couldn't believe how many actual realms there are for this game. I don't know the last time you checked that list, but there's got to be at least, I don't know, 60? Something like that. It's a crazy amount. Absolutely crazy. So obviously the game's still, supporting a bunch of players.
Still going.
Yeah, which is great, of course, because, as you know, all too well, so many games sort of peter out after the first month's sub, but people seem to have stuck around in this instance.
DCU.
Just for us. DCUO being one of them. And of course that happens with most MMOs. It's a very rare few that actually get to hang about for the first few months of their life after the sub runs out. But like I say, Rift seems to be standing on its own 2 feet quite happily, thank you very much. Oh, do you know what's gone and happened to me again? Take a guess.
No idea.
I've run out of something.
Man.
Yeah, so, you know what? We're going to have to investigate this, I think, because I'm sure I shouldn't be running out of mana just by... it's not like we're in constant combat. I've obviously got something set up in my build that's not good, or I'm not activating an ability, or something's bad, because look at my regen as well. It's just painfully slow. I'm sure this isn't the way it's actually meant to be.
I think you're really stuck with that, oh god, what is it? That's the Ground of Power, or whatever it's called.
Oh, the Ground of Power, which I have not been casting, by the way. So let's have a read of this, folks. It says, places a temporary field at the Mage's location for 3 minutes, and while they remain in that location, what happens? Fire damage is extra. Yeah, although I think that's a talent. I'm just going to open my talent tree and have a look, because it's not part of the basic skill itself. Just having a look through here, I can't find it. Oh, increases mana regen rate by 33% while you're standing in one of your ground effects. Okay, alright, so clearly that's what I need to be doing, is just automatically casting that pretty much all the time, huh?
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's definitely ticking along faster. Still not as fast as I'd like. So I probably have to have a bit of a tweak of my build. Might have to go to one of the online talent builders and check out, or check on the forums, see if they've got some build forums there. I'm sure there's lots of people around already with great advice for mages. But yeah, gee, even with that up...
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, well, even with that up, it's still taking a long time. What's this? Shoulders. New shoulders. Let's have a look at those. Ooh! Oh, they're nice. I'm going to take them, and I'm sorry I'm needing those because they are awesome, and I'd love to equip them, actually. There we go. More armor, and they look very pretty. Okay, let's put them on. And I'm just going to rune break the old ones there while I think of it. Make sure Tallahassee's not dying a horrible death.
I am.
Well, I do wish I was a healer for you, but unfortunately I'm not, and I haven't even got enough mana to power my own spells. Dear oh dear. Alright, so here we go. 4 of 5 Faetouched Saplings that we're burning here. You can see us burning them, and that's when the flames appear. There we go, 5 out of 5 done. And it looks like we're all done except for the Power of Life quest, which is good because we've just run out of time, which appears to be just to the northwest of us by the looks of things. So how do you feel like
so that's in the top.
Heading out there? Oh, whereabouts?
Yep, just jump into the Ground of Power.
Alright, see if I can regen a bit. How do we get up there? Oh,
yeah,
I see.
Just a little bit of mana.
So we go north and then head back round up that ridge, do we? Yeah, looks like it.
Looks like it.
Yep. I do like the maps in this game as well, and I love the way you're able to zoom in and out on your cursor as well, which is a great idea. That's something that they got, I think, from games like Sins of a Solar Empire. Great feature. God, look at the scenery here. It's just a beautiful looking game. This is taking ages. I'm going to drink...
Yeah, you may want to move out of your grounded power.
Oh?
We've got an invasion coming.
Oh, what? Oh, over there? Oh my God. Alright, let's, yeah. Are they two...
Yes, they're killing each other.
Yeah. So do you want to leave them alone?
Yeah, we can.
Well, it's up to you.
But we'll leave them be.
Alright. Well, let's mount up then and head up the top to grab the last bit of our quest. That's a whole chunk of quests that we've managed to chew through there tonight. Oops, there goes the timer. And there's a fire rift, so obviously that's where they came from then. Alright, put your ground of power down, Sambo. For goodness sake, I need a post-it note for that as well. Forget my head if it wasn't screwed on, seriously. Wow, I've got a really long range as well. I keep forgetting just how far out I can be. Because it's definitely a lot... Well, it seems a lot longer of a range than I'm used to in, for example, WoW. It feels like I'm going...
I've got a feeling it is.
Yeah.
But then the range is a little weird.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the actual tooltip does say 30 yards, which, let's face it... Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, I've just figured it out. That's why. In WoW, it's 30 yards. This says 30 meters, which, of course, is like blimmin' 2.5 times as far away, pretty much.
No, it's about the same. I think it's about 10% difference.
Oh, is it a yard and a meter? I thought they were heaps different. There you go. Shows how good I am at conversion.
Yeah, 3 feet is like 1.
Oh, okay. It still feels a lot longer, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would be the equivalent of about 35 yards or thereabouts.
Right, right. It's funny how sensitive you do get to the feel of distances and stuff. Like, you know, you tend to sort of be able to know if you're in range or not.
I just look whether or not the icon is red or not.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Boom, fire. We have fire. Oh, there's still someone there. Yikes. Well, not anymore. Alright, so where are we? Is it up the top here? It must be. Yeah, right, up in the tree hut. Yeah, you go get in the tree hut again. Woo! Small things amuse small minds.
Didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, good lord. And I've run out of mana again. Just as well I've got a mana potion here. We'll take that. Thank you very much. My Cinder Burst, which is one of my biggest damaging abilities, has such a long cast. It's nearly 5 seconds. Can you believe it? That's huge.
That's like trying to think of the right one from World of Warcraft.
Yeah, they have that big fire spell as well, don't they?
Yep, and I reckon this is the perfect time to use Soul Recall.
Ah, yes, good point. Oh, do you want to kill this guy, or have we already killed him? Do you want to kill him again?
We've already killed him.
Okay. Alright, let's use Soul Recall, of course, because yes, we've gone way over time, and all of our quests are to be handed back in the Argent Glade. So that is perfect. Such a cool Hearthstone effect as well, isn't it? Well, Soul of Recall effect. Excuse my French. Excuse my WoW French.
I dig it.
There we go. Alright, let's have a look. Where are all our hand-ins? All over the place. Let's mount up.
Good old Jerome Drift.
Yeah. And there we go. Billy Crumpets, one of our viewers in Steam, saying congratulations on the 1,000 subs to us. Thank you very much, Billy Crumpets, as well. Wouldn't have been able to get there without your support, so we very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Are you here to help?
Yes, we are here to help. We're here to hand in, actually. You're here to help me
Journey
level.
well.
Maybe this time I'll actually get to level 20. Who knows? I'm 1.5 bars away. We've certainly got enough
Wisdom
quests to
and light.
hand in. What do we got here? Invoker's Cowl. Why am I not wearing a helmet already? I don't have a helmet.
I don't know. Why aren't you wearing a helmet?
I don't know. I don't have one. So, oh well, we're going to change that. There we go. Finish.
May you live 1,000 years.
Let's pop that one on. Mercenary helm, no. Oh, where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go in me bags? Can't find the blimmin' thing. Oh, there we are. Alright, I now look stupid. I now look ridiculous. But these will all help because, of course, intelligence and wisdom, if we have a look here.
Bro.
Well, yeah, look, where is it? Wisdom increases my mana regen, and we desperately know that I need that, so that's all good. Another hand in over here, Professor of Nature.
Good to see you.
Couple of quests. And we've got a new robe as well. Very nice. What does that look like? Oh, that looks like my original starting robe. That's interesting. And I'm now about a quarter of the way away from leveling at level 20. Let's pop this robe on as well. We'll go to the character slot and we'll equip that, again giving me more int. But I do like the look of my other one, which is that you can see there my outward appearance hasn't changed because, of course, in the wardrobe I've got my old school outfit that I like so much. So we've increased our stats there but still retained our look, which is all good. And have we got another hand in? Yes, we have over this way. Hopefully, my friend.
23 XP away from leveling.
How many?
23.
Oh, I hate when that happens. I am 96% of the way through, so I'm hoping that this quest will actually ding me to level 20. Here we go, fingers crossed. Was that you just exploding? It was. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, it was.
You are now
Thank you.
level 21. There we go.
21 today.
We're 21 today. Well done, my friend. That is fantastic news. Probably, hopefully, I'm about to do the same. No! 98% away. Oh, I don't believe this. This is terrible. Oh, boy. There we go. All right, we picked up another couple of quests. And it looks like the quests are actually getting a bit thin around here now as well. Which is a good sign, of course, because that means we're probably going to be heading out into the big wide world. Let's have a look. We'll hit these up on the tracker and see where they go. Oh, okay, so one of them actually goes back into Silverwood. That's interesting. I wonder what that's about. Speak with Loris Tiven. And what else have we got? Gloamwood. I see earlier that we've got one here which is actually going to take us into a new zone, so that's going to be exciting once we've finished off here in Silverwood. But I think, my friend, we're done for this episode. As always, gone way over time. So thank you once again for joining us. Certainly hope you get better, my friend. That's awful. You see, hang on, you wouldn't even be allowed like cough medicine and stuff because that's got alcohol in it, I think. Is that right?
Yep, that is correct.
Oh, that blows big time. Well, we certainly hope that you get well soon. And of course, thank you guys for watching this episode. Certainly hope you enjoyed it. More importantly, hope you join us in the next one. From me, Seraphis with my silly hat, Tallahassee with his nipples covered, and of course, myself, Sambo, saying take care, have a great day. We'll see you in the next episode, and bye-bye.